everyone.
Welcome back. It's been a month because
Hmm.
of sickness, and I appreciate everyone who was very patient as I had to cancel last time. But we are back. I'm very excited. I've missed everyone.
Me too.
Um, just once again, I want to thank my players for being awesome and coming along on the journey, and thank you all for joining in. So with that, let us get started. Music, maybe.
Sha-la-la-la-la-la, don't be scared.
That's what's gonna happen. All right, I'm just gonna go for it. 20 AEM in the realm of Theurginia. Magic has never been as pervasive and influential throughout the land as it has been these last few years. The event known as the Great Emancipation of Magic saw an unknown entity release a large amount of arcane energy released into the world, specifically the region known as the Epigen, which contained the kingdoms of humans and halflings. At this same time, the race of elves, the guardians of magic, and their half-elf brethren mysteriously disappeared, leaving the humans, now led by the half-elf king Medrinian Fariaris, to adopt both the legacy and the burdens of the elves. This era in history, since the emancipation, has seen many shifts, discoveries, conflicts, and opportunities for all people within the realm. Our story picks up with a group of adventurers consisting of Nizoa, Helbus, Ash, Thud, and Freebird. As they could tell you, they have seen more of what this era has brought upon the world than most people. They have seen war, strange creatures, treacherous regions, near-death experiences, and otherworldly beings. They've become local legends, especially within the Order of Arcane Resurgence, for their heroics and discoveries, including their most recent one, a fey-bound tree that granted them each visions. Freebird visited a silver expanse, Thud saw a battle of metal men and humanoids, Helbus heard gunshots and saw muzzle flashes in a sigil, Ash saw an ancient chest and matching key with the sounds of waves, and Nizoa saw her patron Larlock, as well as a green orb in a tower. Their next adventure has granted them a trip out to sea. Under the contract of the Order, the five booked passage on the Depth Maiden, led by the turtle Captain Kraken, and left from the port town of Hornshallow to journey out west. The ship had to stop at Parlinod Island along the way in order to pick up the rest of the crew, and on their way, our heroes got their first taste of ship combat as a pirate vessel attempted and failed to sink the Depth Maiden. The five got acquainted with the various crew members, helped pitch in to maintain the ship, and began to ponder the journey they were on, especially Ash and the possibility of magical items and treasure connected to the gods. Eventually, they landed at Port Ost and quickly began the day's journey to Pod City. There, they experienced the rowdy nature of the city's nightlife and joined in on the crew's festivities. In the morning, hungover but eager, they got back on the ship and set sail to their first destination. They came across a strange metal island sitting northwest of Parlinod. Our five heroes made their way through the strange metal city full of smokestacks, gears, and steel buildings until they came across Sam's infinite mindscape. Inside, they were greeted by a metal humanoid who identified himself as Tui. Not long after, Sam himself joined the group, and they all began to discuss many questions our heroes had. Sam started off nervous, uneasy at the group being associated with the Order of Arcane Resurgence, but relaxed when they explained that they were simply under contract and not actual agents. After some questioning, Sam revealed that they were not the first people to come knocking at his door and asking about his creation of what was known as a Warforged. And when asked about if he knew of any others who made these humanoids, he admitted that he does not know specifically who else may be making Warforged for someone, but if it were him hiring this kind of inventor, he would, quote, keep them pretty close. Helbus began to talk to Sam about ideas in general artificery until it was revealed to her that he makes metal appendages for amputees, and the two proceeded to build one at Helbus's request. Nizoa took advantage of Tui's knowledge base and asked questions about Larlock, finding out that he is a lich known as the Shadow King, and the only way to get rid of a lich completely was by destroying their phylactery. Finally, Thud asked the question he was waiting to. Can you give me a metal arm? He was told that they would have to cut off his arms first, as they only make metal arms for missing appendages, but that did not deter him. Tui brought him back brought him to a back room where he safely removed Thud's lower arms, attaching and enchanting metal bases and giving him a bag full of a few attachments that he could switch out for his new appendages. And with that, we pick up on the island once again. As you may notice, we are down one player due to an emergency, but everything's okay, and we will continue the game, and she will join us next time. We miss her very dearly, and can't wait to have her back. And so, where we pick up, you guys have finished talking. Helbus has finished making the appendage. Thud has now just emerged from the back room with 2 metal arms. Strange. It's mostly identical to his actual arms, except it's just metal. It's shiny and new. It's very well fitted to him. And you could barely see the lines of how the arm was crafted. It's very, very smooth and very, very seamless. But Thud, you emerge with arms and a bag full of attachments.
Of goodies.
And how long did all this take?
I believe when I rolled, he woke up after an hour. Because he passed out from
Oh, you think?
Get my arms cut off.
Blood loss?
And
Yeah.
Nozoa
Yes,
saw all of it.
Yeah, so the operation itself, maybe 15-20 minutes, but then him waking up took like another hour, and so that within that time frame, Sam showed Helbus how to make a leg.
Makes sense.
That's right, I remember that.
Thought
So
hungry.
it is
Foot
at this time it is
Let's go.
mid-afternoon.
So it's been about an hour and a half. How many sweet bread rolls do you think Ash could stress eat during this time? Because that's how much money I'm about to be out of.
Let me check.
So imagine it, or like a bag of popcorn, or pretzels, whatever.
Let's see. Here we go.
Endless.
Sweet bread. I would say you could eat like it usually feeds 2.
So 1 for me.
So I'd say you could get like 5 at least eaten in that time.
Cool. So how much do I owe this vendor? It's just a cart outside of the shop that they're in, and I'm just being like
binge eating.
It's gonna cost
like
quite a bit.
It's like grapes at the grocery store.
You're talking about like instant bread, right?
No, like if there's like some.
Oh
Like
no,
a
just regular
vendor-
bread
yeah,
rolls.
just like sweet bread. That might be like they're called conchas.
You said
down
sweet bread
here.
because I immediately thought the instant bread because that's one of the things
Oh
you
no
bought.
no, just like
Yeah, Thud
like-
did that. It wasn't pleasant.
You could.
I'm talking like
Yeah,
like donut basically.
it
like donut
costs
holes.
it costs like 3 silver.
Cool,
I'm gonna
that's
say.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna look over at Is everybody else still inside, or where's everybody
No,
else?
I'm outside.
I'm
I know
the
you're
only
outside,
one with
Ash.
you.
No, yeah, Ash is outside. Yeah, Nozoa came out with like kind of helping you out the door.
Mhm.
Freebird and Helbus are in the like the main shop area.
Okay, so I'm gonna go outside to Ash.
Okay.
Just put my hand on her head and say,
No,
"Thud."
don't touch me with that. No.
It is strange. It is not the soft feeling you get like when a flesh hand. It's very
Can he even control it? Does he just like
Str-
pound me into the ground like a soda can?
No, I
no.
just very
He
softly
has
You
set my hand
control
on your
it?
head.
control. But
Yeah.
it's as if someone placed like
So
a metal
concerned.
pan on your head.
Thud, I love you dearly. I do not agree with this decision, and I would really appreciate it if you did not touch me with your metal hands right now. That's just a lot for me to digest right now, and I'm kind of full of donut holes right now. So I love you dearly. Why
Thud needs to understand.
to
And this
understand
helps Thud
what?
understand what is coming.
What is
Come.
coming that?
Thud has an idea. And I want to go to a shop that sells flammable oil. Like lantern oil.
You are making a flamethrower.
Oh, 100%.
I
How
think
are
I
you
know
gonna-
exactly what you're looking at. Okay.
I
Roll
love
a
it.
quick like a perception or investigation check.
I love it.
Thud,
Can I
don't
help him with
understand
that?
Why you were just dragging me along?
That's
Like,
cool,
you
I
were
rolled
not
a
answering the
19.
question.
19.
Oh,
Okay. I mean,
So
there
that's
there
for
is a
perception, yeah.
yeah. There's a general store somewhere that's it's not that hard. It's still a town that needs some essentials, so you can find oil of some kind.
How much can I buy?
He buys a keg.
Well, if you're going to a general store, it's not.
I would
like
imagine
you're
it's not a
buying-
lot, yeah.
Yeah, it's
But like a
it's
couple
in,
of
like-
lanterns worth would still be pretty.
Yeah,
Would help.
you because it is a general store and they don't want to run out of stock. You can get like maybe 5 flasks worth because like that's what they would sell to a group
That makes
looking
sense.
to look around. So like 5 flasks would be let's just say 1 gold.
And how? I guess how many? We'll get into that part later. I guess on the
Okay.
how many uses and all that. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
But I
I
don't
already
understand.
know what you're trying to do, and
Thud will show you.
we'll talk about it.
It's gonna melt
You're
him.
dragging me all over this market, and you just keep saying you don't like. You need to understand. You need to understand what.
The metal men, because when the metal men come, we must be prepared.
The metal men that he was just telling us about, the one that honestly I think maybe Elvis's family might be being forced to help them, which I think needs that big conversation that we all have together later. So put a note in that. Thank
Put
you.
a pin in it.
Now show me what you're thinking that you're going to do with oil and metal arms.
So I'm gonna pull one of the attachments out, and
One or the other.
just one, just to show her, just the one, the nozzle.
What do you do with
Okay.
this?
So
And-
he so what he does is he pulls out it's an attachment for his metal arm that like it has.
So
the
you're
base
taking
that
your
attaches-
hand off. You're taking your metal hand off.
Yes, and applying a
Um,
nozzle to my hand.
and so
But-
you basically you see a metal tube on the end of this base that it looks like a small cannon almost. It's just like it's a metal tube that the opening then kind of curves out, kind of like a the toy like muskets that people have that like
The toy
the,
fake
the
hands.
end of the end of the muzzle like gets bigger,
Yeah.
and then he just attaches it to his arm and it just like binds to it, and so now his hand is replaced by a big nozzle.
Thud, we've seen a lot of things, but this is by far the weirdest.
With this, and I'm gonna hold up a flask of the oil. Thud shoot fire.
But I shoot fire.
But Thud now shoot fire too.
But okay.
What does
Nozoa all of a sudden feels very less cool.
But Thud feels so much cooler, so it's alright.
Yeah, we're all lame now.
It balances out. It balances out.
Then I'm also gonna put the blade on just to show him.
Just
Thud, do
swing it
this
around. I think you
So he
look
pull-
pretty
he
cool,
pulls out
Thud.
what's basically it's basically a giant Altair blade that he just attaches to the top of his arm.
You're a freaking anime
he doesn't
character.
have to take the other one off. It just attaches to the top.
Oh, we're walking around with a transformer.
Yeah.
100%. That was the idea.
I'm here
You're lucky
for
I
it.
didn't do my legs too, guys.
Yeah, no.
That will be next season.
That'll be next
Right?
season 4.
I'm saving something for later.
So,
What
so
y'all don't
Free-
know is
man.
Thud is gonna become Darth Vader eventually.
I'm okay with that.
So-
I can get on board.
So Freebird is very upset about this whole thing. He kind of agrees with Ash. You know, Thud, you were the chosen one. You're supposed to destroy the middlemen, not join them. Bring balance to Theurginia, not leave it in darkness.
From my point of view, you are the enemy.
You were my brother, Thud. I loved you.
I hate you.
You guys are just writing my campaign for me at this point.
You're welcome.
Woo. Hey, if I can control the metal men, it ends all this, right? So whatever.
You're not
I
wrong.
mean,
Oh, it's iRobot.
It is iRobot.
We just jumped straight to
Straight,
Oh god.
straight into iRobot.
how to derail a campaign in one sentence.
Oh well, I'll get it back on
How
track,
to
trust me.
derail a campaign is you replace a player's arm with metal arms
That's not derailing.
in an hour.
Thud's not very intelligent, and so Thud has to experience this in order to understand it.
And to be fair, Nozoa knew better. She just wanted to see it happen.
Nozoa, I
What?
can't believe you. Like,
He looks so cool.
what did it look like when they cut his arms off?
Thud
You
went
don't want to
sleep.
know. I almost threw up.
They were still moving like a few minutes later, and then I
I
passed
just-
out.
Thud, I just, yeah, okay. You did what you had to do, and I hope it pays off, and I hope you're happy. Are you in pain at all? Like,
Thud feel great.
you just cut your arms off!
Thud feel better than Thud feels in long time.
Okay.
I mean, on a positive note, you won't get any muscle pulls in your arm anymore.
Exactly.
But do we have to worry about him rusting on the boat?
Yes, we should get oil.
He has oil. He's got it now.
Not flammable oil, just like regular oil.
All oil is flammable.
Note to self:
No,
Helbus
not
needs
all
to
of
make
it.
waterproof coating.
All right.
All right, onward.
Yeah.
Onward.
So-
All right. So
Yeah.
you guys say your goodbyes to Sam and Tui. Elvis carries out a humanoid-sized metal leg out of the shop, basically twice her body size, and you guys make your way back to the ship. You make it back to the metal docks that are out to the west of or technically the south of the island. You get back on the ship. Passion. Let's go to the ship now that we're here. Passion greets you guys, welcomes you back to the ship. Where are you guys? There you are. And he says, "Welcome back. Did you have fun on this island? I don't know what to call it. It is all metal."
Thud metal.
I don't
There you
know. I don't
go. Holy shit. Are you okay?
Thud fine.
He looks cool, right?
I mean,
Can we
It's very
paint them
interesting.
maybe to like match your skin?
If you feel like it, I mean, I'm not gonna say no.
I'll get
Okay.
paint.
Yeah, Nozoa, that seems like a really great idea.
So it's gonna
for
just. She's
you and
already
your
gone.
art.
She went to
Yeah.
grab paint.
Okay. All right. Okay.
well, are you all ready to go? You don't have any more business to attend to here, right?
No.
Okay. Well, I guess check one island off the to-do list.
Wait, we didn't actually have anything else that we needed to do there, right?
I don't think so.
Okay, cool.
I can't remember.
I don't think so.
Notes. My notes are useless.
Oh, a
all they
key.
are doodles, honestly.
Oh, well, where the heck would I look for a key?
Yeah, I don't think we had anything else we needed to do on the
No, I don't
this
think
island
so.
anyway. As far as my notes say, that don't mean nothing.
Yeah. Alrighties.
Passion speaks up one last time. Oh, you guys didn't get, by any chance, the name of the island, did you?
This island?
Yes, we just call it a mental island.
Did Sam tell us the name of the island?
I don't think we asked.
I don't think he did. I don't think we did
We
ask
didn't
at all.
ask. There's no
We
like
didn't
tourism
ask.
sign, like a huge
Didn't
sign
I
like Disney
look
World.
for- Didn't I look? Or did I ask for? Was it here that I asked for a map? Or was it at the last-
No.
Mm-mm.
No.
Okay.
There's no map for the island.
Okay.
Do we notice these new people on the boat?
Which new
Are they
people
new people? They look different.
well, from left to right, that is, where is it? So the far left is Navigator Sasani.
Oh, okay. Okay. I just didn't
Um,
recognize the tokens.
Then there's the little boy from the tavern that you guys saw, standing next to the helmswoman that you met.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Cool.
You see the deckhands. You see, excuse me, Bamor, the bosun that Thud worked with, and you see at the top, that is the striker, Merle.
Okay.
The striker is the fisher. And yeah, and then the lookout.
Got it.
So no one that you
Okay.
haven't met, but people that weren't on the boat before.
Got it. Okay.
All right. And so are you guys ready to set sail again?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. And so you guys set sail, and eventually, after a few hours, night falls on your fourth day. Let me check my notes. Fourth day at sea.
So
Ah.
Thud wants to go find the carpenter, the master carpenter, Ori.
Ori. Okay. Let me check one thing. Yes, your fourth day, or no, fifth, because you slept overnight.
That is true.
All right,
So we're on our like 58th day, I think.
you're at your 62nd day of this adventure.
I can do math.
So you are going to find Orhi, who I believe is down here. Yes, she is right over here. You see, as you are coming down later in the day, you see that it's about when the shifts are changing. So you see some guys getting out of bed, some getting in bed. but you can go right up to her. She's just looks like she's just taking inventory.
So I want to go and show her also the nozzle.
Okay.
And so, you know, we have to like treat the wood as we're going, you know, swapping the decks as they say. To discuss with her about using, you know, my nozzles to be able to spray that treatment.
Yeah.
Make things a little more efficient.
Yeah. Yeah, so you guys talk about it, and then she pulls out some kind of like liquid in a jug, and you try out the nozzle. Just give me a dexterity check.
That's a 12.
12. Okay. She holds up a plank to try out the nozzle, and you use your arm pretty well. You manage to cover the plank, treat it, but it's not perfect. There's a couple spots where you over soaked it, and some where you like it's not as even.
It's gonna take some practice. We'll
yeah, it's
learn.
gonna take some practice, especially with bigger areas, but it seems like this might be a viable way to help out the ship.
Sweet.
So
what
when
I
it
was looking
comes
for.
to when it comes to that time, then you can help out.
Sweet.
All right.
That's all I wanted to do for right now. Does anybody else want to do anything?
Okay.
I'm gonna paint your arms.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we're
If you
gonna
let
have to
me.
go up on deck.
All right. And so as you guys are just settling down for the night, Nizoa, you're with Thud, painting his arm. What are you painting it as?
It's up to him.
Ash seems pretty freaked out, so I just wanted the same color as like my
Okay.
flesh.
I'll do that, but then
then I
like
want-
I'll add like cool tattoo or like cool like
I'm with that.
like I don't know.
I also want the fire the nozzle to be red.
Oh yes. I love it. I feel like I'll like make your attachments all different colors.
Yeah. And then I'll just let you like put awesome designs and stuff on the blades.
Down for it.
All right. Give me. I don't know what to do because I've always hated how DMs have done this in the past. So I've got to figure out how. Give me. Are you proficient in performance?
No, but I am proficient in painter supplies. And drawing, if that makes a difference.
Oh, you are. Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Then give me. If you have an idea, then give me a dexterity check and
Okay.
add your proficiency.
16.
16. Okay. You starting with the hand?
Yeah, I'll probably start with the attachments to like get going, and then I'll like.
Okay. So the hand. It's interesting painting metal with regular paint. You get a pretty good first coating down. And it for all intents and purposes, it looks like a cleaner version of Thud's skin. Thud's skin has a lot of wear and tear and dirt on him. And so
That makes sense.
think you match his skin color pretty well, but it looks out of place because it looks so clean.
Got it.
But that is it is a first coat that looks great, but you will definitely need to do other coats in order to not see the metal shining through.
Yeah, I would do I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 coats, especially on the arms. Maybe not necessarily all the attachments for now, but like just to
Okay.
like ease Ash's freak out.
Yeah, so you basically do one arm, let that dry for a little bit,
Yeah,
and
and
then
I'll
go on the
switch.
other arm, let them dry, and then by right before bedtime you would have finished a second coat.
Okay, cool.
You may need to do a third tomorrow, but 2 are done.
Awesome.
Anything else before bed?
That's it for me.
I'll go through and I'll give everyone their chamomile tea
Okay.
and their bedtime cookies.
Mm-hmm.
And still gonna be a little freaked out, kind of quiet.
But I'll lift my arm up and just say, "See, Thud not so strange now."
I gotta do
As
another
I
coat,
spin my
and we gotta
hand
dirty it.
360 degrees around.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jesus.
It's very freaky. He's got basically a clean hand that goes.
I feel like he goes
360 degrees around.
And it just spins.
It's as if he only stuck his hand in a bath.
That's so weird.
Good job, Nozoa. I think it's your best work yet.
Thanks.
And Ash is gonna go back to her room, and she's gonna get ready to cast a spell.
Okay.
Oh, snap.
Interesting.
I don't think it actually takes
I
very long. It takes 1 minute.
1 minute. Okay.
1 minute.
So you
during
sit
that,
down.
yeah.
Oh, you're sitting like a
Yeah, so she'd be
sitting
sitting
down on the bed, the floor.
on the floor.
Okay.
I imagine, lighting the incense, taking out the vial of
Mhm.
holy water, putting it on. I'm
Mhm.
sure I have some sort of like little tray or whatever. And I'm gonna take the minute and finish my tea and cast commune. Commune. What is that word? I just realized.
Commune is
Commune, yeah.
as like
like
as in
communicate.
like to
There you go.
communicate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Just to clarify, you were communicating with Pelor, correct?
Pelor, yes.
Okay. So a minute of nice, calming silence ends. And at the end of that minute, almost unnaturally, because there are no windows, there's no portholes in your room, the room seems to brighten. Not with a firelight or any kind of unnatural light, but like you feel as if sunlight is breaking through the cracks of the ship and shining into your room. And you feel the presence of Pelor with you. And you may ask your first question.
Well, first I imagine it gets brighter, it gets warmer, so she gets all like warm and toasty and kind of snuggly. And then thank you for coming and speaking with me. I'm not entirely sure what to do next and what to even do about the things that are happening around me right now. So I know I don't get a ton of time, but so I know that I saw a treasure chest in my vision, and they were talking about the sailor's tale of the god's items that got left on this plane. Is the treasure chest that I saw in my vision related to those tales of the god's items that are left on this plane?
You feel the warmth of the room become a little more comforting as you hear a voice speak to you in your mind. It would appear so. Many of my brethren have created artifacts and scattered them throughout the plane to protect either ourselves or you. I am not entirely sure what this one may be, but I can sense that there is some connection.
Okay. I also saw a key. Are we at least close to finding the key that opens the chest?
The room gets slightly more temperate, and the voice comes to your mind again and says, I myself don't know where the key lies, but your vision seems to suggest that you are on the right path.
Did this path have to include Thud's arms? Because was that really necessary? Was that really necessary? If you tell me that that was really necessary to fix everything that we're setting out to do, then I might stop freaking out. But it seems so unnecessary to become so not yourself.
Is that a question you're asking?
Yes. Was it really?
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Was
No,
it really
I want to
necessary?
I want to make sure
Yeah.
that wasn't just you talking to him.
It's me talking, but
Yes.
building up to
Um,
that question.
The warmth in the room, it's not comfortable. It's honestly more energizing. And voice comes through with a small chuckle. I don't know what that boy is getting at, but to me it seems like he is onto something. I am not a part of his path, though my son may be. But I would not worry about him.
It's really hard not to worry about him.
I am sure. And so, as you begin to feel the warmth begin to fade, you hear one last message in your mind that says, "Be careful. I know not what may precede you, but it is far beyond the powers of most. I trust you. Be well, be smart. Stay close to each other." And the warmth and the sunlight fades.
I'm gonna write all of that down,
Okay.
and then I'm going to snuggle up in bed.
Okay.
We have a sea travel roll table, by the way.
Okay. So that's now 2. So you have a few days of travel, so that we're gonna get 2 rolls in at least.
Nice.
Anybody else? Anything before bed? I know Nizoa and Thud, you're probably up right until you go to bed doing painting. Ash, you just finished that. Freebird, anything?
Freebird is playing with his mechanical penguins.
Nice.
You definitely draw the eye of a couple of
Forgot you got those.
shipmates.
I never forget those kind of things.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, they are very well crafted. It's not some cheap novelty toy from a Five Below. You know, it's something that's gonna entertain you for a while.
For at least a season.
Hey man, you never know. Next season they could just be at the center.
That's it.
Surprise! Those are actually the metal men I was talking about.
Well, shit.
Thud, you're worried about your own hands, so you're not even looking at Freebird. All right, and so you all can take your long rest, though I'm not sure much happened that would affect. But in the morning, you all wake up to the sounds of the sea yet again. Nope, that's not the wrong one. There we go. Okay. And so, because Dave, you rolled last time, Daniel, can you roll a D100 for me as we use our first of the sea travel rolls?
That is a 23.
Okay. Okay. Skies are clear. It's not the how do I say the swift movement that you had the prior day, but it's very simple. Not that many clouds in the sky. The waves are a little rougher than before. You're now in the middle of sea, so like they're a little more untamed, and you feel the ship rocking a little more than usual. But yeah, is there anything you guys would like to do to start today?
Yeah, I would like to kind of look around in the ship's supplies for like some older, unused, like, you know, leather, carpenter belts or something like that I can refashion to hold my attachments, so I can not have to carry them around in a sack.
Thud, before you're out, like, doing Thud things, like, can we just sit down and have our morning tea first and be inspired? And so anything that might happen throughout the day, who knows? We're on a ship. You're cutting off limbs. I think we might need 11 extra temp hit points during our 10
We can do that.
That's fair.
It's 10?
11.
11.
All right. So you guys.
Now you have my permission to do Thud things elsewhere.
All right. So Thud, what are you doing?
So I just, like I said, I try and find a few, like I said, leather belts or leather, you know, that would normally hold carpenter's tools, right? To
Oh,
try
like
and,
all the loops?
yeah, to try and, you know, use my leather worker's tools to refashion it to hold my attachments, so that I can, you know, have them on my body as opposed to trying to drag them around in a bag or something.
Okay. Yeah. Let me look at your attachments again to see. So you can you can find a belt that can hold most of these. The hand itself is a little hard because there's not really a loop that's gonna hold that entire thing.
Yeah. But I figure if there's like a smaller, like, nail bag, you know, bag that holds nails,
Yeah. Okay.
you could drop a hand in that real quick and be okay.
You can cobble something together with a bunch of like pouches and holders and stuff that
Nice.
at the very least you can tie the bag to hold them.
What about
But
like
yeah.
a chewy, like, what is it called?
Bandolier.
Yeah, thank you.
But for the blades, I was thinking I'd refashion my you know, the straps to hold my axe to my back to hold the blades to the sides of my axe, if that's possible.
Like
So I carry my
sides
axe
meaning-
on my back, yeah. So
Mhm.
somehow to where my blades are, you know, probably with the bottoms down, so I can just attach them and pull them out. So, but some way.
Yeah, you probably could.
Okay.
That's not something that's hard. But yeah,
Cool.
you spend an hour or so just finding that stuff, putting it all together, fumbling around, having fun.
Oh yes, I'm enjoying this so much. This is sweet.
Mhm. But yeah, anything else? Anybody else want to do something after you first wake up?
I would probably immediately like run back into Thud's room and like start painting again,
Okay.
just to finish the last
So
coat.
after Thud comes back, you finish your morning tea with Ash, and eventually comes back with his leather belt and things just strapped to his body now. But
I would go and because I think I've kind of been hanging out like by the helm and like figuring out our path and our like destination, and I think that's kind of what Freebird and I have been
yeah,
kind of working on.
sure.
And then
Yeah, Freebird, do you want to join her?
Of course.
So you guys make your way up, and you see Sasani, the gnome female navigator, talking with the helmswoman, Tiefling Lunas, as well as the cabin boy, who is basically glued to her side. And you come upon them talking about
how many tieflings have we ever seen across this country?
you've seen a few. They're not
Okay.
uncommon.
Okay.
Yes, especially in Nifiletto, they're pretty numerous.
Okay. Cool. Good morning, all of these lovely folk. Just coming to see what today's course has us, and she's like trying to sound nautical, but has no idea. She just wants to know how everything is faring and what the weather is going to be like, and if there's anything that needs help anywhere, or where we expect to be by the end of the day.
The tiefling speaks up as she is carefully holding the wheel. The oh my gosh, the wheel. I'm gonna call it the wheel. And she looks back like partially over her shoulder at you, and she says, "Well, we're actually trying to figure that out. Sasani, you want to fill her in?" And Sasani looks over at you and a little frustrated. You see her looking at the map, which is what she had before. It's a very crudely drawn map that has very basic sketches on it. It looks like there are dots for islands, and then a path from each island to island that has been erased and redrawn a bunch of times, as well as like some squiggly lines that indicate reefs or other obstacles, possibly. And so she shows that to you, and she's like, "I don't have a fucking clue where we are going. I hate this. I've never been out this far, and a goddamn compass is useless."
Oh, why is a compass useless? It seems like exactly the time that a compass would come in handy.
Well, with the waves, or with how they are, and the fact that I don't know how fucking far we are, we could be 1,000 miles off course. I'm exaggerating. We're not actually 1,000 miles off course. I'm not that much of a dumbass.
Good.
But
My brain went there. Okay. Good to know it's not 1,000 miles.
and she pulls out the compass, and the compass is constantly like going back and forth, and like kind of steadies at one point and then immediately goes back. It seems that the waves are currently
Interfering.
pointing, yeah, very much interfering and pointing the ship off course every couple seconds. So it seems like you're going in a general direction, but not.
And we're
It's hard to
still
determine
on
the
a
exact direction.
we're still on a information collecting. Like we don't actually have like a destination in mind, right?
She points at the island that seems to be the closest to where you just were. And she says, "Well, there are reports of an island right here that no one has dared set foot on, but that's as much as I know. We're trying to head
Oh,
there, but
why does? Oh, okay. So Spooky Island. Okay.
So-
Freebird, does your map add up so far? Like, just curious.
Well, does it? I have to ask the DM.
roll an intelligence check, or what if is it nature that I've been making? Yeah, I think nature.
No, I think it was survival, to be honest.
Survival.
Yeah,
Okay,
it was
roll a
survival, I
check.
think.
Okay.
That sounds right.
Okay,
You said
well,
that
I'm
so
go-
confidently, and then added "I think" at the end of it.
I think.
That's a 17, but I'm also gonna add a sonic knack to it because
Okay.
I can. Another 7, so 24.
24. Okay. Up until the metal island, you've been keeping a very good track of where you're going. Looking at the compass that she has and the map you have and where she pointed the island out to be, you have a general direction of your path so far, but it's getting a little more difficult to continually record where you've been and where you're going. You can work together with her to basically combine your two maps, and that might help out with getting a more accurate description of what you've done. It's getting harder for individuals to keep track. You're probably going to want to start working together.
Okay. Question: can we see anything on the horizon?
Make a perception check.
That is a natural 24.
I'm sorry, what?
It is a natural 24. I didn't use any sonic powers to boost it.
Oh, okay. I was like, what?
Yeah, I rolled 24s on a D20.
Yes.
It's like, no wonder he rolls
I
really
get it.
well.
You look out in front of you, and you don't really see anything. You see clearer skies in front of you. There's like less clouds the further out you look. But in front of you, it's all sea. You are very much away from land. And with the 24, I'll say that you see off to your what would be northwest. You're kind of going in a southwest direction, off to the northwest. You do see a reef that you are currently going around.
Do they have any spyglasses that I can borrow?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, I'm going to take one up to the crow's nest. I want to
Sure thing.
kind of get a better view. I also want to take a look at the water around the ship and see if there's any wildlife.
Sure. Go ahead and make another perception check at advantage.
Okay, I'm going to add to it. That is a 33.
33. Okay. You you see the reef a lot clearer. You see the edges and the depth as you're going past it. You see schools of fish swimming by. Are you just looking into the water?
Yep.
Okay. See what looks like a squid and then a shark like swimming under you. You're clearly passing by a reef that's full of life.
Okay, I'm gonna call down to Nozoa so she can take a peek, so she can observe the wildlife.
Is
I was
are you
muted.
coming up?
What's up?
Wildlife.
Oh, I'll be right there. And I'm just gonna drop the paint.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you run up, you look over the side, and you see what Freebird was just describing. You see schools of different kinds of fish. You see a squid. You see a shark. You can make a perception check if you want.
Sure. 16.
You see like a giant crab crawling across the reef.
Fun.
You see a one of those fish that that hide like below the sand.
Sand shark? No, that's not it.
I mean, you see
The ones
sand
that like
sharks,
really
too.
flat.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
You see some of those.
Nurse shark.
You see.
Do I see a giant seahorse, perhaps? Or a giant sea eel? Or a poisonous snake?
You with a 16.
Whoa, hey, hold on. I gotta stop everybody right there. There's no such thing as
Venomous
a poisonous snake. You can eat all the snake you want.
They're venomous.
Well, that's what it
They
says.
inject.
It says giant poisonous snake.
Well, whoever wrote that wrote it wrong.
You see seahorses. And you do see an eel.
Okay. Coolness. I'm probably like half over the boat.
Don't fall.
I can swim. I can turn into a dolphin now.
Oh, that's right.
Which is sort of like Cat's
Sure.
dream.
Out of curiosity, what is everyone's passive perception?
17.
Okay.
65.
14.
The weird thing is, I wouldn't have questioned that.
14.
20.
Okay. Freebird, you are the first to hear this. As you're up in the crow's nest, you're watching Nozoa like half over the side, and
I regret everything.
all of a sudden you hear singing. Like a very melodic female voice off to your left.
Oh no.
I would like.
I regret everything.
Yes. I would like everyone to make wisdom saving throws.
Ooh.
Oh, good God. You're gonna make me do
22.
this?
Oh, oh, oh.
12.
You said wisdom?
Yes.
22.
Well, I'm gonna use that advantage that I got because that was a really bad roll.
Do I have an advantage?
Let's see. Unfortunately, no.
Damn it.
Oh.
Okay. So, let me roll. Yeah, she's actually fine. Elvis is fine.
I turned
Ash,
yours on,
what'd you get?
right?
22.
Yeah, I did.
14 plus 8.
Dirty 20.
Nozoa?
22 as well.
Freebird, you got 20?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. And Thud, you got 12?
Yep.
All right. Thud, you all of a sudden Nozoa drops the paint and immediately runs up, and you're just sitting there like, okay, what am I doing? And then after a minute or so, you just hear beautiful singing on the deck, and you're like, holy shit, that is amazing. And you just start walking up. And so eventually you guys, as you guys one by one start noticing the singing, you're looking around. Ash, you see the three people around you all of a sudden just kind of like look up at you and then look over and begin walking across the ship.
Oh no.
I'm gonna follow behind them. The first day I talked to the bosun about potential threats, and I know she told us about harpies. Did she mention the singing or anything like that? I don't remember exactly how the
She
conversation.
did not.
Okay. Cool.
But as you specifically are coming down the stairs, Passion looks over to see the three people coming down the stairs, and then he looks at you as you have this confused look in your eye, and then a wash of recognition comes over his face, and he's like, "Shit!" And he looks over, and now all of you look, besides Freebird, because the sails are in the way as you're on the crow's nest. The rest of you on the deck look over to see this beautiful woman none of you have ever seen before, standing on the upper deck, the forecastle of the ship, and her mouth is open, and a beautiful melody is coming out of her mouth, and then all of a sudden, Thud, you come up from under the deck and begin walking over.
Oh, this is no good.
Do we notice Thud walking?
Nizoa, you as you would notice that as you hear the melody, you come up from looking over the ship, and then you hear Passion yell next to you. You look, and then you look up to see the woman, and then Thud all of a sudden comes up from the hatch and just is walking towards the forecastle.
Okay, I'm gonna like charge at Thud and like just grab his belt.
Okay.
The new like gadget belt.
Mm-hmm. Roll a strength check.
Not
Thud.
good.
Roll a
Good
strength
luck.
check.
Oh
You never
god.
know.
It's true. Oh shit, maybe.
I just got nat
So
20.
Oh yeah, you did it because the strength check, right? Yeah, that's only 8. I rolled a 4.
Zoa,
Yeah.
this this primal urge comes out of you. This protective, loving urge towards your friend comes out of you. You grab him by the leather belt that he
And I'll
just put on,
like throw him
and
backwards.
and you throw him to the side of you. As Thud, you just hit the ground. A second, I'll do that. Nozoa, as you throw him to the ground, you look back up at the woman whose smiling
Oh, creepy.
Yeah,
I don't
whose
like it.
voice continually comes out of her, and then she looks down at you and just has this huge grin
Oh, no,
crawl across
ma'am.
her face. As she steps up onto the onto the railing of the ship, takes one step off backwards, and then wings sprout from behind her.
Oh, now I know what they are. Thought they were
Do I recognize
mermaids.
it? Do I
Oh, I
recognize
hate these
it
things.
now from the conversation?
It is pretty easy to recognize for you, Ash, that this
I hate harpies.
monstrous creature is very, very easily identified as a harpy. And that's where we'll take a break real quick.
Oh, snap.
Nice.
Alright. We will be back in, what, 10? I think I have my timer? 10,
Yep.
15? There's a
10
timer.
sounds
You
good.
guys will see it.
We'll be
It's
back
been
when
a
the timer's
while.
up.
Mm.
back, everyone.
All right. As we are back and we come to face the harpy that has seemingly made its way onto your ship and begun to sing you a beautiful song, I need everyone to roll initiative.
No! And yeah, there's just gonna be one. Get out of here.
I don't know.
Will.
I never said
With
there
that
was just gonna be one.
nonsense.
I never said nothing about that.
I know. I always roll the worst for initiative. Always. I've never rolled like... I mean, I'll never roll better than Thud. Let's just be real here. What's up, Toby? Do you want to play D&D?
Kat, I think you are amazing and wonderful and talented, and you're being very down on yourself today, and let's fix that frown upside down.
And to be fair, Thud has advantage on initiative, so
Also true.
it's almost always guaranteed to roll good.
Oh, did you roll for initiative? Okay.
Yeah.
18.
See?
One moment.
We're back.
I forgot these people. Ooh, wow. Wow. Okay.
I don't know what dice to use. I'm gonna use this one. This one rolled an nat 20, so we're gonna go that way.
Okay. So we got 25 to 20.
23.
Okay. As always, Freebird goes first.
Shocker.
20 to 15.
19.
18.18.
Okay. 15 to 10. No one 15 to 10? Oof. Okay. 10 to 5.
9!
Well. Go before them. Okay. All right.
Just gives me time to plot.
Sure. Okay, I think I got everyone. Cool. Freebird, you're up first.
How
You are
high up is
currently
she?
in the crow's nest, and you see Nizoa come over and pull Thud back, and you see a few other people coming across the deck.
How high up is she flying?
From the deck or from the ocean?
I guess from the deck.
From the deck, 5 feet. She like basically just like stepped off, and then her wings came out.
So she's like hovering right above the boat.
Okay, so I am going to swan dive off the crow's nest.
Swan dive.
Okay.
Yes, I'm going to swan dive off the crow's nest. I'm going to throw a psychic dagger at her.
Okay.
And that is a lot. I don't know. Hold on. It's 21.
21 hits.
Okay.
Um,
And I don't have
do
advantage.
you
so...
have anything that could give you sneak attack?
No.
Yeah, because she's not within 5 feet of anyone
Nope.
at the moment.
I wasn't planning on it because I'm going to surprise her in other ways that
Okay.
are going to be really annoying for you.
Oh, I can't.
That's 11 damage. And for my bonus action, I'm going to teleport on her head and lay an egg.
What are you doing?
This is the new Freebird.
Nice.
I love
I
this
like
so
it.
much. I have no gripes
You
about it
teleport.
whatsoever.
On her head.
Yes, on her head, and I start smacking her. Flapping my feathers.
Okay, definitely.
Yes.
Definitely can't do that. You strike her. She looks up to look at you, pissed, and then you're gone. And then all of a sudden, she just feels she has feathers on her wings, but all of a sudden she just feels feathers all over her face, and you all watch as she just like begins to thrash about.
But I'm gonna do one other thing while I'm there. I'm gonna try to like stop her singing by slapping her in the face a lot.
I like that. That's smart.
Gotcha. Okay. That ends your turn.
Yep.
Let's see. So it is now the pirate's turn. All he has to do is go up, get within 5 feet, and then his turn ends. And then he's gonna roll. He does not make the save. He's still charmed. Merle is going to just gonna throw a dagger and misses completely. She puts down her fishing rod, grabs the dagger to throw at the harpy, throws it, and the harpy that's thrashing around with free bird just unintentionally dodges out of the way, and the dagger just into the ocean. And then the other pirate is going to not pirate. Oh, that's a bad one. The other deckhand tries to grab Ben, knowing what's happening, and Ben just ducks underneath and gets to the other side of him. And then Ben, so 5, 10, 15, 28, 25, 16. Gets in the cabin boy, little blonde boy, gets up within 5 feet of the harpy. That ends their turn. Thud, it is your turn. I need you to, once as the others do, you're gonna try to go and get up to the harpy, but little boy is in your way. Thud, as you must get within 5 feet of the harpy, what do you want to do to get closer?
Well, God damn it. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to grab this guy and try and toss him out of my way. I don't have to toss him overboard, but like behind me or to the side of me, so that I can get where he is.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Sure. Roll a strength check.
Oh, god damn it, why? It's a natural 20 for a 24.
Uh-oh. I think we finally
Oh
lost him.
no.
Okay.
Did we lose Wheel?
You throw him out of the way and you get within 5.
He's getting choppy.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Can you guys hear me?
Hear you, yes. See you, it's like...
Everything's chopping up. Chop, chop, chop. Chitty chop. Ninja chop.
Okay. But you can hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
you're better right now.
Yeah. You were a little all over the place, but seems to be okay.
Okay. Can you guys see what's happening on roll 20?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Cool. We might be getting towards the end of this. Okay, so Thud, that ends your turn. Roll a wisdom saving throw.
It's a 14? Wait, I have an advantage.
14.
Yes, you do.
Unless a 14 does it.
Just missed. Okay. You just make it.
Oh, okay.
14 does it. Okay. Ash, it is your turn.
Yep. Okay, so Thud is up there. These people are moving towards her, right? But Thud is up there. Is there space so that I could cast Guardian of Faith? Ooh, it needs to be 30 feet. Okay,
What's the space on it?
So I need. So the range is 30 feet, and then it's a 10. No. Large. Let's see. A large spectral guardian, so a large size. I would like to put it between the harpy
Large, so that'd be
and
10 by 10. And 2?
the rest of us. If I can't put it between Thud, yeah, there's not going to be enough space. So I guess here to keep it from moving any closer to any of us.
So do you just want it like in the middle of the deck?
Yeah. Well, it's not to be like, if she's up in the air, I want it to block. I want it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So middle of the deck. That's fine. So anytime that she moves towards.
Yeah. It'd be hard to get it in between her and
Yeah.
the people up there.
Right.
But you can get it in between
the
her
rest
and
of
like the rest of the crew.
Yeah.
So
that's
like.
fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. I'll say like, you can put it like there.
Yeah, so that's my action. Guys. Oh shit. It's not. Okay, cool. It's not. And then who's next to me? The young boy. The young boy I'm gonna go ahead and cast guidance on. And that'll be my turn.
You're too far from the young boy.
Yeah, well, okay, so bonus action guidance on him. Don't listen to that thing, and then go up. And, so I need to be 5, 10, 15, 20 feet closer to cast it there, and that's my turn.
His guidance 30 feet? I thought it would touch.
Yeah, so I would have touched the boy first. Doesn't matter which way.
The boy is up with Thud.
Who's this? Oh, wait.
That's the navigator.
Okay, yeah. So the navigator.
Next to you.
Yeah. Oh, navigator and helms person, right? Okay. Yeah. So
Yes.
yeah. So then I would have done it on the tiefling because she's the one who's controlling the boat, and I need her to not be charmed and wreck this boat into somebody or elsewhere.
Guidance is only for ability checks, I believe. Resistance is what is used for saving throws.
Oh, I have resistance too. There we go. Okay. Then yep, resistance.
Okay, so you
Not
cast
bad,
resistance on.
Guys, yes.
Okay. Good to know.
Yes.
All right.
Do not.
Do you want to
listen
move?
to that thing? Yeah. So I would have cast resistance on that. Gone up 20 feet. Cast spirit, spiritual guardian or whatever it's called. I am so sorry. I am all over the place with all of this.
It's been a while.
Guardian of faith. There we go. And yeah, then that would be my turn. My bag.
Okay. Where do you want to move? Where do you want to move?
I moved up over here by passion. You see me?
Yep, definitely not seeing that. I think we may have reached my limit, guys.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Question. I'm gonna move the harpy. See if you guys can see that.
No.
Mm-mm.
I don't even see you on the roll 20.
Oh, yeah, I don't
Oh, I
even
don't
see you on
either.
roll 20.
Okay. So we're gonna do theater of the mind. You guys, we're gonna just look at the same map, but things are not gonna.
That's
You
fine.
guys can move yourself for your stakes, but
Okay.
nothing is gonna change on the map.
Cool. Okay. So then, yeah. So
Um,
then I moved up. It's like staying on the right hand side over by I don't know if you can see where you have passion, but over 10 feet from him.
Yeah, I can see Passion. Okay, cool.
Yeah, okay,
Good
yeah.
to know. Yeah. All right. It is now Passion's turn. He looks over and he he is going to pull out his loot, and he is going to begin a counter charm. And that is going to be his turn. It is now that harpy's turn. That Freebird is
Smack it around.
riding. The harpy is going to, both out of frustration and because of her plan, she's going to fly back 5 more feet. But if you want an attack of opportunity, you may take one.
Oh yes, I definitely do. But it's gonna have to be an unarmed attack. So I don't have any of my weapons ready
Mhm.
because I was charmed. So okay, that's what I was looking for. Strike. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna hit. That's a 8, 11, 12. Oh, wait, I have an advantage.
No,
That's way better.
as
But I
Yeah,
have an
you may use
advantage,
that.
but just reroll that. Yep. So that is 20,
Mhm.
25.
That hits. You do like what, 4 damage?
Let me check that. So I would do 5 damage plus 1, so 6 damage.
Okay. All right. 6 damage, and so it's going to fly back 5 more feet with Freebird on top of it, and it's gonna use its bonus action to continue its song, and it's gonna. Um. What? No, it's gonna attack you twice. Word. That's gonna be 8 to hit, so that misses. It's gonna be a 13 to hit, that also misses. Freebird, you're just you're pissing it off. That's about it. Zoed, it's your turn.
Okay. I am gonna do Scorching Ray at it. I have never used this spell, so is it like kind of like Magic Missile, but you roll for it? Is that how this works?
Yeah, you have to roll to hit.
Okay.
Let me check.
No, but like, is it each ray is that much damage, or is it 2d6 altogether? It's
No,
2d6
each
for
ra-
each ray,
each-
right?
well,
Okay,
each
that's what I
ray,
thought.
yeah.
Okay.
You're probably right.
So 19, 20, 27 to hit, which I'm assuming hits.
That definitely hits.
So let's see. So 7 for the first, 6 for the second, and 7 for the last one.
7, 6, 7.
Yep.
All right. You did it 3 times with blazing energy coursing from your hands. Would you like to do anything else?
And bonus. Do I have anything that I want to do? I am just gonna move over to Thud, and if I need to, my next turn, I'll try to like grab him, just to be closer.
Okay. All right. At the end of your turn, Ash, you're the first one to see as 6 other smaller harpies come flying from around the back of the ship and begin to attack you 5 back there.
Who 5?
One's gonna go for you, Ash. One's gonna go for Sasani. One for Lunas. One for the
Jesus.
deckhand. 2 for the deckhand, and 1 for Bamir. Bamir. I can't even remember my own guy's name. All right. First one. First you're gonna be on the deckhand. 15 hits. And 10 does not. So 6 plus 1. He's still up. Second. He's gonna attack. That hits. That hits. Yeah. You guys watch as the deckhand at the top left of the ship gets knocked down by 2 harpies that just come over and demolish him. Like, chunks of flesh just come flying off his body as they claw and hit him with their clubs. One's gonna attack one more, miss, and a miss. One's gonna attack Lunas, hit, Miss. She tanks it though. Against Sonny, that's a hit and a hit. 5, 10. She also tanks it. And Ash, against you. First is going to be a claw attack that misses. And that's a natural 1. You watch as the harpies are attacking the other shipmates. One comes over to you and goes to claw you, but you just block the claw with your shield, and then the club comes down and then just completely misses you and hits the deck of the ship. And that is all of them. And then let's see, 1, 2, 3. The Sasani and Lunas take their turn to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Lunas and Sasani, who are right next to Ash, go up to the forecastle. They both get opportunity attacks. That hits, and that misses. So Lunas takes another 3 damage. It's still up, but now those two are up next to the cabin boy. But then they are going to. Lunas is still charmed, but Sasani is not. She comes out of the charm. Bamor is going to go up and attack. It's the harpy against him. Miss. And missed. He cannot hit it. Freebird, top of the round.
Okay, question. Do I have advantage? Because if I don't, let me know. I got a way to get advantage.
Are you asking me or are you asking
You, I'm asking you
yeah.
as the DM. Do I have advantage or no?
Oh, because you're like flanked with her?
No, because she moved 5 feet. I know we're theater and the minding it, but the fact that I'm on her head, I'm asking if I have advantage.
Yeah. She moved.
Because if not, that's totally cool. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hide. I'm gonna pretend to be her hat, and then I'm gonna sneak attack her.
Okay, roll. Okay, roll a stealth check first to see
if I can pretend to be a hat.
Yeah, just roll a stealth check first.
Okay, stealth is a 28.
Yeah, roll a deception or performance check.
19. Deception. Performance is the same skill anyway. Same value.
What's her? Sure. Fuck it. Why not? Yes. She for a second if anything, she's just confused at what happens, and that allows you to do what you need to do.
Okay, I'm going to stab her in the head with Psychic Blade. That is a 17.
That hits. Yes.
Okay, so for the regular damage, it is 7. No. Yeah, 7.
Okay.
And sneak attack. 16 more.
It's nice. She's thrashing about and all of a sudden stops, confusingly looking around, and all of a sudden your hands come down as a psychic blade just lodges itself in her chest, as she screeches out in anger. Does that end your turn?
Yep.
Merle is going to go low. As she scared and cannot do shit. He's knocked out. And so the other deckhand who's still charmed is going to make a saving throw as he is about to step off the ship. And
No, is that the one I
Does
threw
not make
back
it.
though? So would he still be
no,
okay?
that's
Just wanted to make sure.
so he steps off the ship. And you watch as one of the deckhands just steps onto the railing of the ship and then attempts to step towards the harpy and just falls into the water. Ben, the little boy who you did throw back, is also going to make a save because he's going to do the same, and he makes it.
Oh, nice, good.
And so he is no longer charmed, but he steps 5 feet to the edge and then is no longer charmed. Thud, it is now your turn. Yeah.
So she's 10 feet away from me now, right? Off the side of the deck. Because she moved
10 feet.
away from the deck. Okay. How heavy are the bolts for the crossbow up front? The big crossbow.
They're decent. They're a few pounds. I mean, they're not heavy that you can't lift them. There's one loaded, if that helps.
Oh no, I was looking to
Um,
grab one and throw it
but-
at her.
Well, it wouldn't do the same amount of damage, but
Understandable, but if I can get her with it, I mean... Especially if I can throw it hard enough to stick it in her, it
I
might
would say
weigh her down
that
some.
it would be yeah. It would be the same as probably. It would be more than a spear, but not as much as an actual ballista. Let's see. It's pretty heavy, but you're pretty strong. Let's see where.
So
I would
just
say
to
it would
clarify,
be similar to a war pick. Yes.
the harpy has been moving back out towards the sea, not in towards us.
The first one that showed up moved a few feet away from the boat.
Away
The
from
other
the
ones
okay, cool.
are now on the ship.
Okay. Just making sure she hasn't moved.
so I would say
toward you technically,
you-
because then the spiritual guardian or the
No.
yeah. Okay.
Okay, well, I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna roll the hit.
I would say that. Yeah, roll the hit. I would say. Don't use proficiency. Just use your strength modifier.
It's the same. 23.
Okay. Roll 1d10.
That's 8.
8. Okay. So you throw it, and you manage to throw the ballista bolt right across her chest, and a chunk of feathers and blood spurts off.
I will take it.
All right. Ash, it's your turn.
Um.
1 second. I get 2 attacks per turn. Can I throw 2 of them? That's up to you. Either way,
Maybe
I'm.
hard.
That makes sense. It would take a lot to
it's
get
a
the
little
big
difficult.
one, so that makes sense.
Yeah. I would say 1 per round.
Okay.
Good? No? Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. So I am over here on the side of the boat. There are 5 tiny harpies coming up. I'm not entirely sure who all is still around me. So I will just go ahead and pull out my spirit guardians. Oops, nope, don't mind the roll. But yep, so 15 feet around me, all of my forks and spoons and mugs and things, very be our guest style. Are in that area, and yeah, I will, me and my spirit guardians will move a little bit, we'll move back over towards the people that were at the back of the boat. Well, these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not sure who's still here, to be honest. But hopefully that encompasses most of us in my spiritual guardians. And that'll be my turn.
You're moving 5 squares.
I move 5, 10, 15, 20 feet so that I'm like on like the
The
bottom
back sail
right
post.
corner of this sail post. Yes, whatever this thingy is, whatever this circle is in the middle of the back part of the deck. Here, I can snip it.
So you're moving to the left.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I will do
Okay.
this, and then
2 squares to the right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
of
put a snip of it in the
one of those, the smaller harpies.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. All right. Sounds good.
Oh, okay. Wait. So now everyone's at the front of the boat. Okay, sorry. I just saw your updated
Yeah,
map.
I was just looking at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured that it
Here,
might
I have an
might be
idea.
helpful.
Yeah, and I just sent you an updated map of.
If you want,
what-
you can go
we're
that
looking.
way instead.
Yeah. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go towards the right. So 5, 10. So 5, 10. Okay, so yeah, then I'm gonna end up right right over here by Nozoa.
There we go.
There we go.
Now your map is on stream, Will.
Is it now on stream?
Yeah, I'm just using the picture you sent.
Okay.
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 And
So-
there's here's our updated position.
Perfect. Gotcha. There are people there, so I'm just gonna move you like right next to them. You still get everyone.
What's that?
You're just not. You're one square away.
From Nozoa?
From there's people in the way, so I put you just one square to the southwest. You still get everyone in your radius.
Yeah.
Okay,
so,
cool.
Yeah, you go.
Cool.
There you go.
Okay, cool. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. Okay. So then it is Passion's turn. The counter charm ends, and he is gonna just. Let's see.
I
Cast.
have an idea.
Shatter at
I hate
these
shatter.
guys.
Alright, I guess I'm just gonna keep doing the same thing.
10-foot radius. Yes. So cast Shatter on the 3 that are over there. They all do to make Constitution saving throws. What's his DC? Nope. Nope. Oh, that's roll 20. Alright, so half for that one. But they all take. Three, yep. 8, 5, 13, 19 for those two. And this one takes 9, so. Okay. Then he is going to. Let's inspire his buddy Bemore over there. He's being attacked by Harkness. All right. It's now. Nature's turn. Continue the song and try to. No, actually, there are a lot of people near her. She takes one look at you all and. Let's see here. Yeah. Ash. This will be fun. Ash, tell me, what does Ash desire most?
Thud's arms back.
What does Ash desire most? I think instinctually
Yes.
it's just. I think. What level are we talking about here? Are we talking about like in the moment?
But
It's
just
just
think
everyone's saying like
in Ash's
goals in life
journey.
is
What is the thing? What is the What is the thing that she most wants out of her life?
her dream would be to have a therapy baking business. So,
Okay.
yeah. So instead of like therapeutic horsemanship or whatever, people come and they
Therapeutic baking.
feel their mental abilities
Oh, I
with
love it.
baking cookies and lessons and things.
I need
But
that.
I mean, overall, it's to help as many people as possible.
I love it.
Okay. Zoa,
Yeah.
what do you desire most in life?
Oh God.
You shouldn't have been laughing at me. You should have been thinking about your own
True.
damn answers.
You're right.
boys. Your answer.
I'm gonna
Y'all don't even know
say
about the
defeating what's his face? Larlock.
Look, okay. Thud, what do you desire most in life?
This is gonna
To
be
be the
good.
strongest. That's always been Thud's desire.
Freebird.
To fly.
Hmm.
I love it.
I need you all to
Oh,
make
that makes me
wisdom
so
saving
sad.
throws.
Oh god, why you keep throwing these at me?
Damn.
Natural 20.
13 for me.
Psionically modified to a 19.
15. So
You know what?
even if it fails, screw you. It's not bad for Thud.
I am going to use my Pack of the Talisman.
Mm-hmm.
So that adds 4, so 17.
Okay.
Jen, you're scaring me. You're fire.
Thud, what'd you get?
15.
Okay, so you all see everything you guys described to me. All of a sudden, the vision of her fades, and these visions of your desires pop into your mind. For a second, it kind of stops you in your tracks, but you shake it off, and you're like, "What was that?" And you guys are all clear-minded. That didn't work.
So glad I used my thing.
This is your turn.
Oh, okay. I am gonna. Let's see. I am going to. There's so many things I can't use because Freebird's there. Can you remind me where the harpy is now? Is it in the same spot? Oh, it's 2 blocks back.
It is.
It hasn't moved since you sent the map, right?
It is basically. If you're looking at the ballista, where the trigger would be, so like the back of the ballista, look 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
4 blocks above that. So it's 2. There's 1 block of ocean away from the ship.
Okay. Then I am gonna do Scorching Ray at 3rd level, and I'm gonna use 2 on that harpy and 2 on the closest one behind me. I don't know which one that is. But
What's the range on that? I'm sure you're gonna hit
it's 120 feet.
Yeah, okay. Sounds good.
7, 8, 9, 10. I only got a 13. I don't think that's gonna hit. Oh wait, I'm gonna use my advantage. I have one left. Ooh, yeah, that hits. So 17 plus 7, whatever that is. I can't think right now.
Okay, that's yep.
Alright, so 10 for the first, and 5, so 15 for the harpy out at sea, and then 8 to the one that's behind me, whatever one that is.
Okay. That one. Okay. And your turn.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
All the harpies' turns. One comes
Where
over to
are-
Passion. What is there?
Okay. Did the main harpy when she did the wisdom thing, was that before or after I was up here with my spirit guardians? Or was that just not a thing? Was that
It would have been after her turn is after you.
okay? Okay, so then like the mind thing that she just did to us?
Yeah, you guys were unaffected.
Right, but that was her turn. And it came after me, so then she would have needed to make the
Yeah, she just did. Oh, and then she's not within your range.
Oh
She's too
no,
far
no,
off
she's
the
not.
road.
Never mind. Okay, that's right. Okay, sorry. I'm trying to like consolidate all these maps in my brain.
However, yeah, I'm going to send an updated map in a second, but 2 of the harpies are going to dash towards you guys since they're too far from anyone else. They're not going to attack, but
Then-
they will get into your spirit guardians, and I believe they have to they make a save.
Okay, so they would, depending on where they end up, if they're within 10 feet of my guardian, they would also take more damage from him.
Yes. 2 of them will.
Okay, cool. So then for both things, they're both dexterity saving throws.
And then all 3 are also going to end in your go into your spirit guardians as well.
Okay.
But one of them makes the dex save, the other does not.
Okay, cool. So then, do you want me to roll for? Do you want to do dex saves for both Guardian of Faith and the Spirit Guardians, or do you want to just do that save for both of those things?
Let's just do the guardian first, and then
Okay, cool. Then
we'll do the spirit guardians.
Okay, then the one that fails is gonna take 20 radiant damage, and the one that succeeded is gonna take 10.
Okay.
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 Okay, and
And
then
then Constitution for Spirit Guardians.
Wisdom.
Two of them fail, one of them succeeds.
Okay. Then the ones that fail take 9, and then the ones that fail take 9, and then half for anyone that's saved. Of radiant.
Okay.
Those are really cute.
Cool. All right. Then they're all going to attack their respective targets. Miss. 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 That's the only one that hits. 2 points. Great. Miss. That hits. 5. And then Ash. So 1, 2, 3. Right. Two of our. One of them is gonna attack you. Does a something hit? Does a 17 hit?
No.
And that one misses. They both missed you, and then the other one's have advantage because she 2 It's great. Miss. That one hits. That's only gonna be 1d4. 3.
Yeah. AC is 19.
Okay. Thud, 2 against you. That's gonna be a 20 something to hit. Probably hits 21 to hit. And the other one's gonna miss.
Okay.
You take 5 points of slashing damage.
Did you say I took 3? I'm sorry.
No, you take nothing.
Oh, okay.
They did 3 damage to a different person.
Oh, okay. Cool.
The Thud, you take 5. But that's going to end their turn. It is now.
Can you send an updated map for what you're looking at?
Oh yes, I will send that.
Thank you.
Because this is now going to be basically where everyone is for a little while. And yeah, that one's gonna hit. He is attacking the party. It's not very free. Is there anyone else that would count? Probably not. No. Okay. Freebird.
Was that top of the round?
Yes.
Okay, because you sounded all like garbled. I couldn't hear it. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going
sorry.
I'm going
Freebird
to.
is your turn.
I'm going to hide on her head. That's 33. No, not 33.
Sure, yeah.
31. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then I'm going to attack her. That is a dirty 20.
That definitely hits.
Okay, so that is 11 damage to start. And then her sneak attack. $17 sneak attack damage.
digging into her. She's got blood and feathers just constantly coming off of her.
For my bonus action, I'm gonna shove
Does
more.
that end your
I'm gonna shove some of my feathers in her mouth, just because whatever.
I'm not entirely sure what are yours and what are hers because there's a bunch of feathers around, but you stuff them into her mouth.
And that'll end my turn.
Okay. It is their turn, but there's not really any of them around. Nope, he still doesn't make it. He's just drowning in the goddamn water. Ben's gonna come over here where it's safer. She's paralyzed. She can't do nothing. All right. Thud, it is your turn.
Okay.
You have a harpy right up next to you.
Yeah. Yeah. Is it a action or a bonus action to switch out my attachments?
Oh. Depends. Are you switching your hand for something, or are you adding like the arm blade?
Yeah, I was gonna switch my hands over to the arm blades. I don't know.
Well, the arm blades you can put on top of the hands.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm just gonna draw those. So that's a bonus action then, right?
Yeah, the arm blades and the what else did I send you? The arm blade and the nozzle can go with the hands.
Okay. Now, do I only have? Do I only have one arm blade or do I have two?
You have two, but I would say
Okay,
it's a
okay.
free
That's
action
what I wanted to
do
make sure of.
one, but
Yeah.
it would be a bonus action to do both.
That's fine. I'll do that, and then I will attack.
Okay.
Using
Okay.
2-weapon fighting. So for the first attack,
Okay.
13, and this is plus my strength, right? For the attack roll.
I would say your strength and you are proficient. These are basically like
Okay,
short
cool.
swords on your arms, so you would have
Makes
proficiency with
sense.
them.
So that's 18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Then plus my strength. So that's 6 damage on that one.
Okay.
So 16 to hit.
That hits.
That's 5 damage.
Okay. One more attack.
That's a 19. Sure, it hits. 19, 20, 23?
Kill this one.
That's 8 damage.
Yeah, you just stab it. It comes up to you and it's scratching at you, but you dig into its fur and flesh with your arm blades and you kill it.
Oh, nice. Even better.
All right. Ash, it is your turn.
Okay, so this is still the updated map.
It is the same except Thud killed the one next to him.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, so these two that are in front of me. Oh man. Um. Yeah, I am going to smack the one in front of me with the guiding bolt.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That is a 16 plus 8 to hit. So a 24 to hit.
That definitely hits.
1, 2, 3, 4. 6, 10, 12, 13 points of radiant damage. And the next attack.
The one right in front of you?
Yeah. Get out of my face. I don't like you. And then the next attack roll against that target has advantage. Because it smells faintly of cookies.
Okay.
The spell description says a mystical dim glittering on the target, but it's actually going to be like the delicious smell of fresh baked cookies that is just too delicious to ignore. And that'll be my turn.
Amazing.
Oh,
All right.
Ignore that again.
It's Passion's
He's
turn.
like
He's got
casting it
something in
from
front of
shoulder.
him, so he's gonna attack
Which one died?
it.
The one that was
The one next to Thud.
Thud.
Okay.
He's gonna hit the one in front of him, and he's gonna expend Bardic Inspiration. Freebird, you actually watch as Passion brings out a rapier and goes to strike the harpy, and as he brings it around, you see his blade shines with this strange psychic energy, very similar to your own blade, and strikes the harpy for a lot of damage. Ooh, um, 36, 40 points of damage to that harpy. That one. He comes around with the blade and just completely cleaves the harpy with his rapier, and then brings it around for one more attack that definitely hits and finishes off the harpy. Brings around, this strange psychic energy pulses through the blade, strikes the harpy, it screeches out in pain. He brings out the blade and strikes right through the heart and brings down the harpy.
Nice.
That is the end of Passion's turn. It is big bad one. Freebird, I need you to roll. I don't know why I'm asking you to do this. Roll an acrobatics check, because it is going to try to grapple you.
Okay.
It hates that it is on top, that you are on top of it.
I'll do that. Okay, before I add some psionic points to it, that would be a 31.
You're fine. So it's pissed and it's just gonna try to attack you. Does a 23 hit?
Yep.
Taking points of slashing damage.
50 or
That's
15?
points. And then with you on top, 15.
50 or
no,
15?
not 50. 15. And it's going to fly with you on top of it. Over.
Well, I always wanted to fly, so.
Yeah,
Here you
I will
go.
send a new picture. It's getting pissed and it's after not being able to grab you and throw you off, it's going to it's just gonna start flying away from the boat to see if it can get a better at this moment you all watch as the door at the back of the ship bursts open and a seething, angry Captain Kraken bursts out and runs over to the harpies near it and Brimore and going to try to kill those. Strikes twice. Yeah, definitely hits. Natural one. Alright. 18. That's gonna be that one. That's a lot of damage. Alright. Yeah. He comes out, he draws this giant cutlass and just comes across to try to aid his bosun and kill these harpies. But that is the end of his turn. Zoa, your turn.
Okie doke. Oh, goodness gracious. The guy... I'm, like, trying to, like, click on the map as if I can. So the guy in the water...
Mhm.
Is he alive? Or is he just, like, so long?
You're
sucker?
not entirely sure. You
I wouldn't know. Okay.
yeah, you're not entirely sure.
Um,
But you saw him fall off the ship, and it's been a while.
okay, well, I'm gonna try and do what Ash would do, which is save people. So I am going to move. I
Why
don't.
isn't that what we all do?
I mean, debatable. And I'm just gonna leap off the side of the boat and turn into a dolphin, because I just really want to turn into a dolphin, and this is my chance. And I'm gonna
you
swim
leap off
over
the
to
side
him.
and you turn into a dolphin.
Do you have to turn into it? I mean, you
What's the
can, but you
swimming
also
speed of a
have to.
dolphin?
I just want to do it.
Cool.
And I am gonna kind of swim up to him and like just kind of hover there and see if he's alive. If he's not, I'll do what I'll do my next turn. I guess.
Okay. Well, let's see. 60 feet. You get very close, and I will say that you basically notice that he is drowning. He is panicking and cannot get back to the ship.
Okay, so then
you're
I
getting
would-
there, but you're
I
not
would sort
quite
of...
next to him yet.
Oh, I'm not.
Mm-mm.
What if I use all of my movement, like Nozoa's movement, to get to the as close to him on the boat as I possibly can, and then jump off? So I'm like more in line with him. Would that work? Because I'm not sure where he is off the boat.
He's off like the back left.
Yeah, is it an action or a bonus action? I think it's an action for you to wild shape, right? Because
It's
you're
a... Let me look. Yeah, as an action.
Yeah, you're not circled, man.
Yeah, so I would say you're still 10 feet away from him.
Okay.
I'll
just like move myself
so
over there.
he's not gonna get away from you, but you can't help him just.
Okay. Yeah. No, I wasn't gonna help him this turn, but just kind of like swim up next to him so that I don't know on his turn if he's next before I am, he can grab onto me.
Maybe he will. We'll see how well he rolls
exactly.
to see if he can like grab onto you.
This is how Nozoa drowns as a dolphin.
It is.
We'll see. Weirder things have happened.
Miss. That hits. But not that much damage. 2 plus.
These for the harpies in the back of the boat.
This is for the ones at the back. So now I'll do the ones at the front. So the need to
make a wisdom save.
They're gonna roll to attack you.
Well, they need to make
wisdom save first.
Yeah, for spirit guardians.
Yeah. Okay. One of them makes it. One of them fails.
Okie dokie. So 1, 2, 3, 8 plus 5. Sorry, so 18 for the ones that fail, and half for the one that saves.
Mm-hmm.
And then if they are moving anywhere, are they? Oh, they're just attacking me. They're not moving.
No, they're just attacking. So they're fine.
Okay.
So to attack you, first attack is a natural 20. Second attack is a miss.
Okay.
So take 15 points of slashing damage.
How much? 15?
15.
Did you say 15 or 50?
I was about to say, I hope he didn't say 50.
I mean, 50 is fine.
15.
Okay.
That's not good. All right. Harpies are done. More is gonna go. Miss. Hit. That one. Right. Top of the round, Freebird. It is your turn.
I'm still
You
riding the
are-
harpy. The harpy is not dead.
A ways away from the boat.
How far away am I?
No, it's looking rough though. You are 30 feet away from the boat.
Awesome. I'm going down with the ship or the harpy. I'm gonna hide. That's a 29. I'll hide on its back.
We need to just get you a mount.
I know, a harpy mount. Okay, so let's do this. It's not a nat 20, but it's like, I don't know, 27. No, not 27. 26. Sorry.
Sure, yeah.
Okay, so
Still
that's
hits.
10 damage for the regular damage, and then sneak attack. Oh, nice. 18, 23, 25.
All right. Free bird. How does it look when you vanquish the harpy?
I'm gonna hold her the whole way down and say, "I'll never let go, Jack." I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go down to the water with her. Yes, Cat. I'm gonna ride her like a surfboard down to the
Okay.
water, or a door on the Titanic.
Oh man.
I thought as you watch over the side of the railing as the harpy is flying away, you just see Freebird one last time bring a psychic blade down into the back of the harpy, and both of them just careen into the water. And I think that's actually a pretty good place to stop the session.
I'm
you guys have
purifying
some
myself in
harpies
the
to
water,
deal with,
just
but
relaxing.
now and now a floating Freebird in the rocking waves.
Oh, side questing.
So I have to save 2 people now.
fun. Oh no, we can just walk out. I have water
Take
walking.
a picture
Remember?
just in
We can
case.
just walk out.
I'm gonna take a picture just to save
them
it,
up.
just in case it's a save. But yeah, thank you guys for an awesome session. Thank you guys for watching.
Oh, yes.
Good job.
Sorry, it was a little weird with my connection, but
All good. It
we will pick it up
happens.
next time in 2 weeks. At the end of this combat, and to see how you guys are gonna get Freebird out of the water.
I'm gonna walk over and pick his
Well,
wet
I'm
bird
in the
ass
water
up.
too.
I'm gonna go pick
Oh,
up my
that'd be
dog.
awesome.
Yeah,
I'm
you're-
gonna
you have no
ride.
idea
I'm
what's
gonna ride
happening.
in his
Yeah,
own
you're
dog.
gonna. I'm
You're
gonna
going
come
to
pick you
save
up.
some other guy.
But I'll come back around. I'll like bring him to the boat, and then I'll come back around and get Freebird. And be like, "Fly, Freebird, fly!"
No way, because the Zoa the Ash has water walking like she said, so I'll just tie a rope
Yeah,
to her
that
and
too.
throw her to Freebird.
What?
Also
Don't
true.
do not throw me, metal man.
Oh, you don't have much of a choice.
And I have water
I
breathing,
absolutely
so
have every choice.
we're good.
I'm kidding.
All right.
Thanks,
Yeah,
everybody.
you guys will do it. It's gonna be interesting. Thank
Isn't
you
it
all for watching.
always?
Thank you for coming. Can't wait to see you again.
Hi, everyone.